Okay, I'm going to talk about this for a little bit here because I investigated this really deeply. And what ends up happening is the state basically, they coerced local government. They would constantly do these things where they would say, oh, well, we've designed these packets and we think these new laws need to be passed. They coerced local government into passing laws that they didn't want to pass. And basically, yeah, you're going to, do this, and it's like, you don't want to do that. Oh, well, then you're not going to get funding. This, that, In other words, so they twisted people's arm at local government levels, basically getting them to commit acts of treason, to intentionally divest citizens of ascending assets, intentionally. This is something that was designed by foreign instruments for the purpose of destabilizing people, businesses, and governments. Intentionally designed because it's designed to be diabolically opposing to the Constitution of the United States. It's literally, these different laws were literally designed by foreign instruments to destroy, to attack and destroy and do financial damage. And then these parties adopt it and do, on large scales, doing mass economic sabotage, aiding and abetting foreign interest and their desires to do economic attacks on American citizens. That's treason. That's aiding and abetting and giving comfort to the enemies of the United States. It's treason. So when the quantification beyond the shadow of a doubt comes out, we find all this out, we have to begin holding these parties accountable that have involved themselves intentionally in treason, because that's exactly what they've done. We don't need new laws. We already have plenty of them. It's called treason. Mass economic sabotage, that's pretty much a mandatory death penalty. So we arrest these people, we seize their retirements, we go, there's no statute, by the way, there is no statute of limitations in this area, none. So we can go back through and clean up and get rid of all these people.